And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to live on both YouTube and Instagram Live. If you guys are on the Instagram Live, and if you want to actually watch the race, go over to my YouTube, Crazy Sports Kid. But now, let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and now remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. And now, let's see where your favorite drivers are starting. On row 1, it is Tessa McElroy and Kinsey Arnett. And then we get to Maddie Bowling, Bryce Weaver. And then we get to Layla Whitaker, Nathan Holoka, and then Ava Utterback and Cameron Evans. And then we get to Ella Gooden and Erilyn Todd. And then we get to Landon Clements and Riley Scott. And then we get to Hogan Denny and Grady Broughton. Jonathan Stevenson, Caitlin Healy, Braden Mills, Drew Picard, and Landon Drennan will all round out the field. Only 19 drivers made the field today. And on a crazy road course, on the streets of Scotland, we are green here for the first time in a while. We usually see great racing here. And McElroy and Kinsey Arnett lead them down, turn 1, and Bowling already into the wall. And Bryce Weaver gets his first career win. Oh, McElroy also in the wall. It continues to go side by side. Contact made for second. Weave trying to take that second spot. We have usually seen we usually see Rex here as Kinsey Arnett has the lead. Here comes the 21. Contact made. And the 21 back up front here in Scotland. On a great road course, and now the 55 under pressure for the 74. Ava Utterback in 8th right now, and running last, Landon Drennan. Not doing good. Side by side once again for the lead. Kinsey Arnett right there. Oh, McElroy into the wall. McElroy into the wall, and she gets loose again. And she jumps over the thing. Here it is, side by side, Bowling, and Bowling was side by side with Holoka. Now here comes Evans. Whitaker there as well. Evans into the wall. And here comes the 21 around the outside, trying to take the lead away from Arnett. Over the bridge. Drivers have seen past races to this part. And McElroy losing tons of ground. Braden Mills still in the back. Mills is in 18th right now, as Kenzie Arnett round the final corner will lead lap 110. Now she will cross the line. Lap 2 is on the board. Here comes McElroy. Oh, she will go around. McElroy goes around. And Utterback hits the 21. And Utterback almost gets turned as well. But it is now a battle between two veterans, but this time it is Kenzie Arnett and when Bryce Weaver to the lead for the first time, I think, in his career. I think this is the first time in his second straight. I think this is the first time ever he's been leading. He's still looking for that first career win. We've seen the first time winners recently. I mean, yeah, we have seen some surprising first-time winners. Last week, Cami Arnett got back to victory lane. That was not her first win. Look at Bowling, last year's champion. Bowling up to third. She gets around Holoka, and now she wants to get back up front. She wants second. And she is going after that that 74 through the chicane. Past the cow farm. The cows are, I think, a bit scared of these race cars. As Kenzie Arnett trying to join her sister who has won a race this year. Kenzie Arnett looking to get her first win of the season. Look at Weaver. Look at that great run. Cameron Young, Jonathan Stevenson, and Bryce Fax, 3 first-time winners in a row. And now, 2 weeks later, can we see another first-time winner? Like Bryce Weaver. Or maybe Eva Utterback getting their first career win as Kenzie Arnett leads here in Scotland. Car on pit road, that's McElroy. Yes, it is. McElroy on pit road, and she will exit pit road. Here comes a four. Bowling in the Pat Green Motorsports machine. She got a great run on the 74. Past the rocks over the first bridge. Down through this corner. The 74 right there, getting a great run in front of the sold-out crowd here in Scotland. Lap 3 of 10 is on the board. We have a lot of time left. Here comes Weaver trying to take the lead away, but he can't. Weave continuing to lead. And here comes the 74. Great run by Weaver. And he will go back down to the inside. And how about the 77, Cameron Evans? She's trying to get around Holoka. Great corners of racing here. We're here from Scotland. And look at Weaver right on the rear end of the 55. He is outside, trying to get the lead. We were supposed to race in Monaco, but F1's racing there this week. Look at the 74. Inside, but he gets on the brake. Here comes his 74. Weaver inside. Lap 4 of 10. Lap 4 of 10. Weaver couldn't take the lead. They made contact. And it's still Cskl. Arnett continuing to lead, but this time it's the middle Arnett. Kinsey Arnett trying to join Cammy Arnett, who won last week as the winner this year. Under the bridge, and now they're about to get back over the bridge. As they're going back uphill. Here comes a 55. Great run by Kinsey Arnett. And the 74 of Bryce Weaver. This is the street course. Lap 4 is on the board. Lap 4 is continuing to be on the board, but not for much longer. Look at Weaver. Oh, Arnett hard into the inside wall. Weaver around the outside, taking the lead. To the lead again. It's Bryce Weaver, and he has a good lead. Bryce Weaver to the lead in Scotland. Is he going to win out country? Weave leads here in Scotland. Lap 5, 6 laps to go. Bryce Weaver looking to win a race in the Crazy Sports Good League. Bryce Weaver leading over Arnett and Bowling. Arnett blocks Bowling. And Weaver continuing to lead. Bowling right behind the number 55. Getting a good run. Can Bryce Weaver get the win for the first time in his career? Here comes a 55. They make contact. Arnett tried to send him around. Kinsey Arnett back there in second. But right now, it is Bryce Weaver who leads. And in third, we get to Matty Bowling and then Nathan Holoka and Cameron Evans. And then a surprising top 6, but look at 6th place. That's Errol Todd. Great runs in the past few weeks by the 10 of Todd. The fans are on their feet. They waved at the cars as they went by. Bryce Weaver leading over Kinsey Arnett and Matty Bowling over the bridge again. And here comes Arnett. Arnett back up front as she goes through the inside, and she does take the lead. Now coming back around to take 5 laps to go. Kinsey Arnett back up front here in Scotland. Kinsey Arnett leads. Ava Utterback running in the top 10 right now. Who's on pit road? Ella Gooden on pit road. Just 5 more laps. But not bad run. As in 8th place, it's Ava Utterback in the 46. I think she is scheduled, no, she's not scheduled to run next week, but she may run a few more races this year. Bryce Weaver looking for the lead. Weave to the inside, side by side, but Arnett keeps it. Arnett keeps the lead over Weaver and Bowling. Great racing here from Scotland. Here comes the 74, Weaver. Trying to get a great run with 5 laps of racing left. Who's in 10th? That's Landon Clements, that's in 10th, not bad. As the 55 leads. And they're going over the bridge. Which one of the cars passed under it when the others were above it, which is cool. Here comes the 74, Weaver. He will retake the lead. Comes to 4 laps to go. Bryce Weaver. Round the final corners here in Scotland. Weave through these final corners. 4 laps of racing left. 4 laps to go here in Scotland. Look at this 74, Bryce Weaver, leading here in Scotland. Bryce Weaver continuing to lead. Kinsey Arnett back there in second. With 4 laps to go. The race is almost over as it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Weave, Arnett, Bowling, Paloka. And Weaver continuing to lead. Arnett couldn't take the lead. And now, back onto the front straightaway. 3 laps of racing left. How about this? Weave leading, trying to get his first win over the hill. Over the bridge. Oh, they make contact and Arnett is back up front. Oh, contact made Weaver back to second. Still 3 to go. But for how long will Arnett be up front? Because here comes Weaver trying to get back to him. Weave right there. Arnett knows that if Weave gets back to her, then Bryce Weaver would maybe wreck her. Oh, and Weaver right there. Great run by Weave. And the other lap car, and there was a wreck. Cameron Evans has gone around. 3 laps ago, Evans has gone around. And now back up front, Arnett. Now they're coming back around to take 2 laps to go. We'll hear in a minute. This is such a good race, guys. Look at the 74. Weaver gets into the wall. He almost spins a 55. Bowling to second. Here comes Holoka. 2 for 1. Holoka heavy damage. Same. Man, oh man, there's cars with heavy damage. Bowling back in second. And Maddie Bowling has a chance to get her first win of the year. Kenzie Arnett tried really hard with keeping the lead 2 laps to go. Here comes Holoka. Nathan Holoka around the outside trying to take second. He's been close the past few weeks. He hasn't been able to get it done. Can he get it done today? Holoka and Bowling door to door for second. And Holoka will clear. Move Holoka up to second, but here comes Bowling. And Bowling has the inside. And the 17 will clear the forward. Nathan Holoka with heavy damage looking to win this. Lap 9 of 10. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. Such a good race. We are witnessing here from Scotland. Kenzie Arnett looking to get her first win in a very long time. Holoka, the Hall of Famer. The Hall of Famer Holoka trying to get back to victory lane. And whenever he's up front, he usually stays up there, and he has stayed up here all race long, but he's gone forward. And now we're getting close to the point where they drop the white flag on the race. And now, through these corners, once again, it is the 17 of Kenzie Arnett who is leading. The 55 of Kenzie Arnett who is leading. Holoka in the 17. Who's going to win it? Holoka there in second. Now, around the final corners, Nick Green has a white flag in his hands. He's waving it right now. 1 lap to go here in Scotland. And it is Kenzie Arnett. 1 lap to go for Arnett, Holoka, and Bowling. Remember, Holoka still has at least one more chance of winning. And here he goes to the inside. Holoka. And is he going to take the lead? It's door to door. Yes, he is. New leader is Holoka. Final lap, last lap pass. Nathan Holoka to the lead. But remember, Kenzie Arnett is strong. I don't know what happened, but Holoka is fast right now. Is the damage actually helping him? Holoka, when he took the lead, Arnett was not even close to him. But now she's closing back in. Great run by Kinsey. She gets down to the inside once again, side by side for the lead, and Arnett's back up front. Kinsey Arnett runs in second, Holoka leads. Here comes the 55. Kinsey Arnett leads for the final time through this section. Now they're coming back around to take the checkered flag here. But here in a few moments. Through these corners for the final time. Coming to the set. Here comes the 17. Holoka still has one more chance. What will Holoka do through this section? He is close. But he's not close enough. Arnett has the lead. Holoka not close enough to her. Over the bridge. Comes to the final corner. Cammy Arnett won Watkins Glen. And a week later, it's another Arnett, but this time, Kinsey Arnett. She's going to make her way into the playoffs. Arnett wins in Scotland. Kinsey Arnett holds off Nathan Holoka and Matty Bowling for the Scotland win. And once again, last week, it was her sister. The sisters go back to back as a top 10 run. Oh, okay. Ava Utterback gets... There was a crash. There was a crash, guys. Ava Utterback gets last. What the heck happened? Oh my gosh. Riley Scott gets a top 10, same as Grady Broughton. Thanks for watching, everyone on YouTube, the return to Scotland.